This is the Heidi and Frank Show. Call Heidi and Frank now at 888-520-HF-SHOW. That's 888-520-4374. Email them at show@HeidiandFrank.com. Follow them on Twitter at Heidi and Frank. The Heidi and Frank Show at HeidiandFrank.com.
Heidi and Frank Show. Big show today.
Yeah.
We got live band in, should I say, or should I go come at 11 o'clock? Already did sound check inside the studio. Shreens is excited. It's like it sounded really, really good.
Mm-hmm. Well, my mix sounds really good.
Oh, just pat yourself on the back more.
Yeah, I'm just saying I did a good job.
Don't lead the
way
witness.
the band sounds in real life is how they'll sound on the radio.
Yeah.
So
if you bake a cake and it still rises, but it tastes like shit, it still rose. It's as far as like
he put the
making
right
cake.
stuff in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll find out at 11 o'clock if it's a cake that tastes like shit or not, or if it's actually a whole, nice, good cake. 888-520-HF-SHOW is the number. We do have a live show tonight, the After Hours show at 8 o'clock at John Lovett's Podcast Theater down at Universal City Walk. Looking forward to that. Mm-hmm. All of you pre-partying before you go up there at 8.
Yeah. That's why I brought you a bottle of the Tennessee honey.
Oh, yeah. You had the wild turkey.
I got the wild turkey in the car.
You got to bring it in so we can do a little taste testy.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I brought that.
Blindfolded taste test. You saw the blindfolds from the last After Hours?
I'm sure
I think mine will be better.
Yeah, I promise tonight we won't do the same gag we did on the first After Hours audience.
No blindfolds.
Where we blindfolded the audience, then we took off at the end of the show and never came back.
We're like a bad hooker. We're like, hey, baby, let me tie you up.
Everybody was like, that wasn't even funny. That joke didn't work. I'm like, no, it wasn't for you. It was for me.
And it was hilarious.
For us, we were dying laughing as we were running down the stairs and entering the crowd at Universal City Walk.
We were giddy.
It was fun for us.
We were like a couple of kids who just put a bag of shit on old man
Go,
Jenkins'
go.
front door.
That was great. But no, tonight's going to be a great show. So thank you to everyone who already bought tickets. I think we might have some tickets to even give away today. If you didn't get to buy tickets, somebody for whatever reason couldn't show up, but they purchased 2 tickets. So I do have 2 tickets to give away at some point today, but you got to make it worth my while. 888-520.
Was there something going on here last night?
HF show, yeah, the Joey Medina show.
Oh, okay.
I was on last
All
night.
my knobs are all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds
You
like a
touched my
personal
stuff.
problem.
Little Eric was fooling with your knobs. He was the producer of the show last night.
Ah.
Yeah, little Eric was in here.
How was it? Good? Joey Medina?
Yeah, he was talking about Cat Williams doing, I guess he got in trouble in Phoenix for some on-stage antics.
I love Cat Williams.
About Mexicans.
Yeah.
And to tell you the truth, I was kind of disappointed in Joey last night because, he had this girl on who was a response blog. But she was like claiming she's a Mexican, but she's like so Mexican, she's Aztec. You know what I mean? Where she's just going way back. It's like, and
Wow.
this land
She's
is
old
our
school
land.
Mexican.
Yeah, it's like, well, you stole this from us, that kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to tell her to shut the fuck up. But nobody on their show would. I think it was because their first podcast. They're still kind of feeling it out.
Trying to be polite.
Yeah, getting
There's
polite.
a guest.
Yeah, it was Joey Medina, a very funny comedian, along with Jackie Fabulous with his sidekick. And it's going to be a good show. It's every Thursday night at 8 o'clock, 8 to 9, the Joey Medina show. So check that out. I think it's up on the website right now at ToadHopNetwork.com.
Now, Medina...
If you want to get a taste of every single thing that Toad Hop has to offer, go subscribe to the Toad Hop Network on iTunes. And people have been doing that.
It's crazy.
We're jumping up the charts, man. What are we now? I think we were 23 last night. Just jumping up the charts.
We went to 19 at some point.
Looky there. So thank you.
Going in the right direction.
Thank you for all the support. Keep doing it. Keep telling your friends to go subscribe to the Toad Hop Network on iTunes. You get a taste of everything. Once the show is over, it goes up there, and you get everything Toad Hop has to offer. What were you saying?
I was asking if is Medina a Mexican guy?
No, he's Puerto Rican.
Oh, he's Puerto Rican, so it was maybe tough for him to weigh in on the whole thing, because but I figured Medina was.
You know him. We had back at KLSX. He was. We interviewed him on Cinco de Mayo, even though he's Puerto Rican.
At Camacho's?
Camacho's.
Okay.
So you met him.
Yeah, I met him.
So, yeah.
All the crazy days at Camacho's.
Good times.
He was overshadowed by all the titties we saw that day. Like, oh, wow, another pair. There we go. All right.
Yeah, like Jessica Drake. Remember the Vivid Girls came out. And I think next Friday, the After Hours, I think it's September 9th, because we're going to be back here in studio. Jessica Drake's coming in to do the show with us.
Think she'll remember me?
Vivid Girl.
She will.
She's smoking hot, isn't she?
Yeah.
Don't you think so, Smeeze?
Do you remember her?
I won't be here.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be shooting a movie.
Oh, that's right. He's a big
Mr.
movie star.
Pants. Look at you. I'm not going to be here.
So when we have a porn star on, of course I'm gone.
I forgot why she's going to be here. She's filling in for you. She's going to give us that angle. Since you're going to be gone, got to fill the gap for the porn star.
No comment.
Sneeze is going to mean something completely different when a porn star's here.
Speaking of porn, I saw that an anonymous bidder or an offer was made to, I think, Vivid, who owns the Kim Kardashian sex tape that she did with Ray J, right?
Yeah.
For $30 million. Wants to buy it and then wants to take it off the market and doesn't want to distribute it anymore. Mm-hmm. Anonymous offer. Who could possibly want to take that off the market now that they're, I don't know, married, maybe want to have kids?
Yeah. Well, I heard Ray J wants it out, doesn't want it out there.
Bullshit.
So what is that? Well, he's saying he was on.
Now he'd buy it for $31 million just to keep it out.
He was saying how he's upset about it and he doesn't want it out there. So it's like, I guess maybe he's not proud.
He's just got to say that. I didn't get to see it. Have you ever seen it, Smeeze?
I have, in fact, seen that.
Should Ray J be proud of himself?
He should be very proud.
Yeah.
I would pay money to keep it out there.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you ever take that off the internet?
That's the thing about the internet is once you put it out there, it's never going away anyway. You can pay millions and millions of dollars, but you can't shut down everybody who already has it. And
But I think there's a
friends.
website that you can go to, and it's that video.
Yeah, but there's so much free porn out there that I'm sure it's hosted on a whole plethora of websites.
And then for the rest of Kim's days, she'll be having to chase that down. She wants to have kids.
You can't unring that bell. Yeah.
It's like Pamela Anderson's kids. I mean, obviously, that video of her and Tommy Lee's still out there.
Well, it's like
Mommy.
Well, essentially,
What's she
I've
doing
seen
to Daddy's penis?
It's different because it's more private. But I've seen my mom and dad's porn. I just happened to see it live and didn't stumble upon a tape when I was trying to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know, I would just
That's infinitely worse as far as scarring as a child.
seeing it in person as opposed to seeing it going, oh my
You
God,
found
dude,
the video.
your mom has a tape for you.
Yeah.
Her and your dad banging.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's on and gone. I can never watch it again. You know what I mean? Like
maybe
I can never.
the real life is not that bad. If you found the tape and then you're watching it, you had the chance to stop it, but you still watched it.
Right.
That'll fuck with your own mind.
Yeah.
That you didn't turn off your mom's oral.
And I didn't walk away, so it's really kind of the same there. And the fact that
You didn't shut the door?
Well, I walked away after a bit. Well, it was like
Were
like,
you cracking it like
I
a
was
door
like-
crack?
No, they had those old skeleton, very old house my mom and dad live in. So they had the skeleton keyholes. So it wasn't, you could just literally.
But they were midget doors, so you had to get
Really
lay
low.
on
Get
your
on,
stomach.
like I was a military maneuver. I was down on my belly in the hallway, and I was going, "Oh my God, oh my God, they're not."
Is there anything out there?
Gross.
Obviously, you said you have stuff on your iPad, but is there anything out there you think that if you were to become a mother someday, that you would have been embarrassed about? I mean, look at the years of stuff that we have. There's videos online of me just being shit canned that I'd not be embarrassed about.
Yeah. No, I mean the tongue stuff. There's some tongue stuff that's like, I guess if you were my child, you'd be like, Mom, what are you doing? That's so stupid.
Everywhere you went, you just stuck your tongue out.
I mean, there are websites, there are albums of I don't know. So I mean, maybe that, but I would hope my great parenting skills would make up for it. But
I
I'm
guess
sure
that'd be like their dad whipping their penis out. Or you whipping your tongue out on stage all the time.
Right.
Since you're two lesbian moms.
Yeah, and they'd be like, oh my God, yeah, that's so gross. I can't believe you did that. And it's just, you probably Google it, Heidi Hamilton tongue, if they were going to do that with their mother. And all
I think you
these
just
pictures.
Google tongue, and I think you've come up in the first 5.
Yeah, but yeah, I've thought about that. I'm like, have I done anything that if I do end up being a mother one day, and I'm probably not, but if I do, is there that thing that I'm like, oh, Lord forbid that they ever stumble upon that?
It's funny, that's the one thing that made her famous. Now she wants to get totally rid of it, because, I mean, before that sex tape, we just knew her as what? Paris Hilton's fat foreign friend that she hung out with?
Yeah, and her dad was a famous attorney in the OJ trial. That's about it.
Then that video comes out, she skyrockets to the top. I think she sold the rights to Vivid for $5 million. She made $5 million on that video. Now she wants to buy it back for $30 million.
She's a bad businesswoman.
Well, it just looks. It's
I sold it for $5. I'm buying it for $30 million.
That means you're doing pretty well.
Well, yeah,
If I sold it for $5 and years later it's worth $30, that means as a human I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, you are doing
if it
very
was
well.
worth $5 later,
No one cares.
shit.
Since we are talking about Kardashians, they are actually doing very well for themselves, and they just recently did a photo shoot for their new lingerie line, Smeezy, the Kardashian collection with a K. And when I
What's
see
that?
when I see the picture, when I see
All
the picture,
three of them, though?
yes. So check this out. When I see the
Even
picture,
Rob.
when I see the picture of the Kardashian sisters in their lingerie promoting their Kardashian collection, I realize that if I were a Kardashian sister, it's quite certain that I'd be Khloe. They put her in the middle. You know when you
A middle in the back.
well.
And she's got like some weird like robe on.
Well, they put Kim and Courtney, right?
Definitely gotta
on-
put them in the front.
Yeah, sort of a little front and each side, and then Khloe, me as a Kardashian, is in the middle, and then they sort of cover a little bit of her, so she's like, in like a Wilson Phillips would pose, they'd always put him in a certain way. So it's a pretty hot picture. But
Do you think
if
there's
I were a
has to put
Kardashian,
Khloe in it, they're like,
you have to. Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
You couldn't just do
No, you have to.
the Courtney and Kim collection?
Courtney is holding Chloe's belly in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's pushing it with her
Yeah,
hand.
but if I were a Kardashian, I would be Khloe. Yeah,
They're covering her up to make her
Oh,
look small.
God, I can't look at this.
it's
My
pretty
head
sad.
might explode.
Yeah.
Too nice. Oh my God.
Seriously.
Which one's your favorite?
I have always loved Kim, but now Courtney is really climbing high on
You mean Kim?
my ladder.
You mean Khloe? Chloe?
No, Chloe's.
Courtney,
not-
the little one.
Courtney's the little one. Yeah. Chloe's the one in the middle.
Oh God.
Yeah, Chloe will always be last on my list.
Yeah.
She really got the short end of the stick. The pale skin and the weight problem.
Well, Lamar likes her.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't have a short stick.
Black guys like big white girls.
Yeah. You can find the Kardashian collection for your lady at Sears. It kind of does take the sexy right out
Wow,
of
they
it.
really are doing well for themselves, aren't they?
Hey, if they're selling your underwear at Sears, you are doing well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can only hope someday.
Sneeze collection at
Ew.
Sears.
Oh,
Don't name it
God.
underwear schmeeze.
No.
Everyone will think that.
How would I pose for my underwear ad?
888-520-HF show. How should Schmeeze pose for his underwear ad?
Just in a clean pair. Let's start there, because I know
right.
how you are with your clothes.
No, these are clean. I got these
Yeah, right.
sort of clean.
I heard that Alyssa Milano had her baby boy, 7 pounds, something ounces, and 19 inches long. It was like it was yesterday she had it. So she's a mother now. Let the breastfeeding begin. I saw a picture of her when she was about ready to burst. She put on some baby poundage.
Well, it happens.
Didn't even recognize her.
You didn't recognize her.
Someone said, send me a picture. It was of her completely pregnant. And it said, two things that you love, Frank, Alyssa, and she's pregnant. And I was like, who's Alyssa?
Oh, you didn't? Really?
It was-
I want to see that picture.
Yeah, I mean, had the cankles going on too, like baby cankles.
What I found weird, my cousin Heather, who got pregnant, she was like 25 years old or something, got pregnant with twins, and each twins, big twins, like one was 8 pounds and one was 9 pounds. Her
Damn.
nose spread 2 inches. My cousin's nose spread 2 inches across her face.
She gained weight in her nose.
A lot of women, for whatever reason, when you don't recognize somebody, this is what I'm wondering. When you don't recognize them, it's because their facial features change when they get pregnant. And her nose spread 2 inches across her face.
Ew.
She got so fat that her nose spread.
It wasn't even fat, really. It
It
was
probably
like,
was. It probably fat raised up, made her nose look
and
wider.
it was just all spread out, and you just look and you're like, oh. And then she had the baby, and her face went back to recognizable. So maybe that's what was happening.
Come on, baby. I think his name's Milo. Come on, Milo. Suck that baby fat off mommy. If you need any help, just give me a call, brother. 888-520-HF show. We got some calls coming in. We got Luis. You produced the show, and it's also his birthday. Hello, Luis.
How's it going, guys?
Good. How you doing?
Hey, baby.
You produced the show!
It's my 30th birthday. I've been listening to you guys since I was 22. I love the stunt the races last week. So that thing is hilarious. So I was wondering if you guys can either do that or Who's Going to Hell.
I haven't done Who's Going to Hell in a while. I don't think we're prepared for Who's Going to Hell, so we'll have to make sure we do that next week early.
For his birthday.
Let's do it Monday.
Speak for yourself.
For his hurdy-dirty 30.
Let's do it Monday.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do that on Monday, man.
All right. Can I get a hurdy-dirty?
Hurdy-30-dirty. Doo-doo.
Nice.
Hurry, 30 doo-doo.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one to do.
Thank you, Louise,
Me.
for supporting us for so long. Tell all your friends.
All right, man. VIP for
Hey,
life.
are you subscribed on iTunes yet?
Yes, I have.
Thank you, brother. Take care. Let's go to Daryl on line 1. Hello, Daryl.
Hey guys, how you doing today?
How you doing?
I'm wonderful. I was calling because it's my brother's birthday. Snap the chap, Sean in Steel Beach.
Aw, Sean.
Oh, this is Daryl in Arkansas.
Yes, it is, but I'm going to be Daryl in Dallas because I'm moving today, so I won't be able to make it to the live event tonight. I'm very upset.
Are you still working for Gallo?
I am, yes.
Is Dallas a move up in the Gallo company or down?